Good and bad news this morning, everyone. The good news is it's very nice and sunny. And we've got a lot of tourists who are here to watch the Blues and Royals leaving, heading back to Hyde Park Barracks. The bad news, and we've seen this with some of the horses this morning, the bad news this morning is that it's windy. It's very, 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 very windy, exceedingly windy this morning. And the horses have not liked that. And as you can hear, folks, this policeman's got a super grey this morning. Wow, what a beauty. Great light actually to capture the Blues and Royals leaving, heading back to Hyde Park. Despite the wind, which is super, super, super annoying. Whoa! Crazy, crazy windy. Really windy. Apologies if that mucks up the audio somewhat, folks. Let me get out of the way of sec. That's a Special Escort Group unmarked vehicle at the back. Notice the windows are blacked out. Why? Best spot for a sniper. That's why. So that's the Blues and Royals heading back. Now luckily they're heading back away from the parade ground. Oh, that scared everybody. Look at the bollards. I've never actually seen anybody standing on the top of one of them when they go up, but it's only a matter of time until somebody gets hoisted into the air. Now the shocking thing this morning here at the back is that, I mean, it is quite bright, but what the flip, it's absolutely packed. Surely not all of these people are heading over through the archway toward the horses. This is a giant number of people for the parade ground to be milling around this early. I really hoped I'd walk across and there'd be about 5 people here and that it would be super easy to get through the tunnel. But sadly not. I mean, just look. What do they all want? I'm thinking that word has spread, guys, from my videos about the free food on Fridays. That would certainly explain a lot of the problem that we're having here with the foot traffic. Bingy bong. I've also noticed, people, just over here we have some absolutely stupendously lovely Chelsea pensioners, and some of the public have noticed them already. So instead of having pictures with the Kingsguard, they're getting pictures with the ex-Kingsguard, ex-Chelsea pensioners, or rather ex-serving members of the British Armed Forces, now Chelsea pensioners. Good to see that it's youngsters that are talking to them and being respectful this morning. I think that's the teacher. Oh, here we go. Picture time. Don't they look magnificent in their scarlet overcoats? Thoroughly splendid.
Don't stand in front of him, Miracle. David, take your hoodie off. Oh, look decent. And look decent. Come on. You can bend down, you three, so you can see the... Yeah, that's better, isn't it, sir? Yeah, that's going to go in the school newsletter, yeah? Smile, boys. David, up.
Look up, David.
Look at that.
There we go.
Thank you so much.
Wow, isn't that the way to do it? Look at this. Even the look at this. The pupils, love to know which school this is. Well, massive respect to this school. Look at this. Look at this. They're all taking the time individually. The pupils are individually taking the time to shake the hands of the old soldiers before they head off into the museum. Massive respect to that teacher. That's probably the best example we've seen of a school group being led to horse guards and interacting with military folk here. Absolutely lovely thing to see. That's kind of made my morning already, people. Regardless of whatever else happens today, there is still hope for the rabble of miscreants who don't quite get it. Oh my goodness me, what on earth is happening this morning? What the flip is going on? What did I miss, guys? They started to give away gold bars here in the mornings or something.
Step the white line! Step the white line, get back!
Look at this. Second white line, get back. What the f is happening this morning? Why is it so busy? This officer's well on it. Look, he's got a zillion people to push behind the second white line. Wow. To the sidewall. Amazing. Brilliant thing to see, actually, how on it he is, this officer. I'm going to be careful not to get myself shouted at. I would likely need to run home and change my underpants, folks. It is packed here. What is going on this morning? I have no idea. I'm not even going to try and move. Look, that's going to be clear the box. What on earth? It looks as though one of the horses might have had a bit of a meltdown. One of the boxes is empty. This box on my right. Shouting at them now to get back. Oopsie. Yeah, it's looking to me like one of the horses had an issue and was taken off. A couple of the blues horses I mentioned were kicking off on the parade ground as they left. Now we've got one empty box. Okay, here we go. Here's the replacement horse. Now, I wasn't here, but I'm going to presume the horse kicked off. If not, then it would have been the case that something was wrong with the kit and the horse had to be replaced. Look at this. Tourist is actually screaming because the horse gets so close. I mean, guys, if you don't want the horse to get close, move. The officer told them where to be. Second white line, not complicated, is it really, in any language? Good heavens. When this lot flood through shortly, people, get ready for it. What on earth? Honestly, like, goodness gracious me. Completely and utterly mad. Oh, good lord, unbelievable. Right, let's get to the front, folks, before this massive crowd of people. What the already this many people? Like, what the? Ah, is that what it is? Why did the horse get taken off? Was it kicking off? Oh. Okay, folks, it's all happening now. There's a protest approaching. A loud one. What is it? It looks like the Iranian flag, no? Oh, actually, wait, we've seen this lot before. People in red. Forgot who they are. 1 second, folks. Yeah, we've got a bunch of weirdos coming along Whitehall. Wait, let me show you quickly. Look, I don't think this will freak out the horse because it's a peaceful protest. But we've seen these people before. I can't remember who they are. And no, it's not season 5 of The Handmaid's Tale. Woman, life, freedom is what we've got here this morning, everyone. And the tourists that are passing look somewhat vexed. They're kind of like, what the flip does this mean? Woman's life, freedom. Anyway, so my friend said the horse did kick off. Okay, that's definitely at the back. I was thinking actually, wait, she looks Ukrainian. That's probably because she is Ukrainian. It's a Ukrainian girl that's joined in the protest. Okay, right, back to the horses, folks. Let me try and focus. This is not going to freak out the horses because there are not enough people, they're not close enough. So let's see what happens next. Get ready for it, everyone. That crowding we saw on Wednesday is going to be absolutely surpassed by what we're seeing here this morning. Summer's properly here. People are clambering over each other and over buggies and pushchairs behind me. Super light though, actually, lovely. I'm not going to concern myself with the identity of all. of this beautiful horse. At least not yet. He's eyeballing the camera. So good morning. Never guess the sun came out, would you, folks?
Igual que la mía.
That's it, nip them all.
Ya.
Of course he can do it. Push this bunch of cheeky transgressors out the way. I did wonder why the traffic was a little bit heavy this morning. That explains it. They've really backed it all up along Whitehall because of that little protest. The scary part is this is just the folks that were on the parade ground. This is not the crowd from Buckingham Palace. Yikes. Actually, 1 second, I can actually see the horse's hoof now, finally, because he's stepping in a good spot for light on them. Yep, I agree, perfecto. This horse is a mare, everybody. I'll tell you the name in a few minutes.
One second, wait.
I'm actually just looking for the obvious signs that it is a mare, and yeah, it's a very large mare, actually. She's a beauty. I'm trying to wonder if we've seen her here before. Too many people for me to check the list. Yes. Good morning, horsey. Oh, somebody's getting a smelly hand.
Come away from the horse because they can buy. Come away. Cash.
You're right, they run sometimes as well.
I know. Cash. Cash. Oh, it's sweet, but they can buy.
Okay. Guy being sensible here. I think it's a private tour group leader. I think we've got a curious mare here. Doesn't seem to be a nipper. Yeah. His mane is beautiful, in fact. No, not his mane, the horse's mane, folks. Oh, phone's dropped on the floor. Okay, the first sacrifice is here for the king. Ready? Say, look, I'm going to feed you to the horse. It won't hurt, it'll be over in a moment. He's like, Papa, no. I'll behave. I promise. Okay. That's a real sacrifice right there. So the horse was well fed this morning, folks. Oh wait, Mum's getting in the selfie. Ta-da! Okay, Bro forgot his contact lenses. He's peering into space. Like, is there a horse here? There is, champ. I know you can see, so stop pretending. Dude. Dad's really angry that the horse didn't want to take his kid. He's like, oh great, here we go. Another 16 years of child support. Mum's like, try again, try again. Sorry guys. Oh, thank you. Oh. Seriously. That serves me right, guys, I guess, for making jokes. Flipping out. This post is brought to you by Burberry. There are only a handful of mares, folks, in the lifeguard, so it's very rare. I'm just avoiding announcing the name until I've double-checked the undercarriage, because instinctively there's no way I'd have guessed this horse was a mare. It just looks too large and unwieldy. However, yep, it is a mare indeed. Okay, let me pull back a teeny bit. Sorry guys, I've got so many people listening to what I was about to say. So the name, ladies and gents, now I'm out of the way, of that mare is Victoria. Yeah, very, very few. Half a dozen, in fact. 5 or 6. Tiny number of mares in the lifeguards. Less than half the number of mares that they have in the Blues and Royals. Okay, here comes the guard. And here's the guy with the sacrificial kid, again, in the way of the guard. Let's see what's going to happen here. It's pretty busy this morning. Got sediment and dust. Oh, that was close. She realised that that was very close. Oopsie. Okay, minions being brought up, look, in great numbers. Hopefully the horse will like the taste of one of them. I think the microphone probably picked up somebody asking, why does he walk like that? Hello, bro. Put a bunch of sharp stones in your boots and try and walk, and then you'll understand why he walks like that. Absolutely, completely, ridiculously unaware, some people here. And we've still, because of what happened before with the protest, still got a car park at the front. The English tea bus has conveniently got itself stuck right at the front. A bit early to be having tea. I mean, the English breakfast bus maybe way too early for tea, like way too early. Right, who have we got on this end other than happy, smiley, aviator sunglasses wearing tourists? Who's the horse? I can't remember, guys, whether we've ever had 2 mares out at the front at the same time. Let's see if I can name this one, and then maybe, just maybe, we will. This horse looks much more like a mare than the other one. I bet it's not. I'm pretty sure it's not. Right, let's see if I can get the number. Yep. Aha, no, this is a gelding. Gelding we saw last week. Quarterback is back. The return of Quarterback. Quarterback is back. So Quarterback this end, gelding, Victoria the other end, mare. I remember actually this being quite a passive but equally curious gelding. Let's see what kind of mood he's in this morning. In fact, we're not going to see too much of these two because they're going to be changing over very soon. Just our luck, they change with two that I don't know the names of. Actually only 10 minutes, folks, until the changeover. Heavens. Matching hats, look at that. I'm sure they got a buy one get one free offer at the airport. Well done, folks. Beautiful markings, in fact, on the face. Trying hard not to think about how completely ridiculous tomorrow is likely to be. At the moment, the forecast is dry. A little bit of rain wouldn't hurt to keep some people away because it's going to be really unmanageably busy here tomorrow. And much as it's sometimes fun when it's like that, and I do enjoy filming when it's super busy, it makes it much harder to film cleanly. We've seen that a couple of times in the past few days where there are so many people that it's problematic because if they're walking in front of the camera, that zoom is not sure what to focus on. Lenses all over the place, losing focus, etc. There's only so much space, so when people finish looking at, patting, annoying the horse, they tend to walk into the camera. Oh, sorry. 1 second.
Whitehall, because we are near 10 Downing Street.
We are near 10 Downing Street. We are preparing the invasion. The plans are ready. Call the defense minister. Wait, that was a French accent. He was German. Sorry, guys, I can't do German very well. I need to practice a little bit. I need to go and spend a couple of weeks in Munich or Dresden. I need to learn to sprechen Sie Deutsch. Okay, at least there is an upside to this morning. Despite the fact that the wind is blowing sediment through the tunnel pretty much consistently from the parade ground, the tourists seem to be, at least for the moment, leaving the chitsmen and gatesmen firmly alone. I mean, I think that's got to be a positive, hasn't it, really? Who knows if it's going to last? Oh! In fact, I've just noticed the incredibly thoughtful teacher that we saw at the beginning with his pupils is here. This is the group, folks, the best behaved group of pupils that we've ever seen here at Horseguards. Honestly, they really are. I wonder if their very good behaviour is going to be rewarded with a trip into the stable area. My money's on yes, personally. So hopefully they'll have a good day. At the second that I leave the yard, another group are going to go over and start annoying the guard. It's inevitable. Wow. God, how far away can we get to take our picture? Can't film me in landscape. Those are not fitted in the frame. I'd love to give a shout out to that school because wow, do they know how to keep their pupils respectful. Wait, let's see. Have they won? Are they going in? He's like, well, I did ask, but they said, even though you were exemplary, is that even a word? Exemplarily? No, it's not actually. Even though your behaviour and that of your pupils was exemplary, that's what I'm looking for. Not or maybe in fact there is a word. No, there isn't. Exemplary, exemplified. I need to bring a dictionary with me, folks. Even though your behaviour and that of your pupils was exemplary, there we are, got it in the end. You're not going in. I think they probably said if we let you in and you post a picture on your school website, that means we need to let everyone in to post pictures on their school website. In other words, it would be absolute chaos. Kind of makes sense, I guess. Ta-da! And he's off. Beautiful light this morning, you can see why everyone's in a good mood. It's nice and warm as well. Ah, this is the trooper. Remember the other day, folks, when we had the situation with an unnamed group surrounding in the archway, and then the officer came over and spoke to the trooper and kind of said, look, do you want me to get rid of them? Do you want me to shut them out? And the trooper, to his credit, said, nah, all good. That really did surprise me, but it surprised me in a good way, in a really good... Oh, you're in today's video. How are you doing? Super funny. Okay, so we're back and we're very close. That was Ron, one of the tour guides here. He's a super nice guy. I'm sort of standing a little bit back because people are going to go up for pictures, but they're not going to go up for pictures or get anywhere close to the archway if I'm standing right there, kind of monopolising it. Let's see. See, all happiness and smiles. That's the way to do it. If this group crowds the archway, like, she won't be able to breathe. Honestly, folks, I swear that compared to last year, the groups are larger, aren't they? We're getting groups of more than 100 at a time. I think, actually I don't think, I'm going to stay in the yard for the changeover. I don't think it'll be quite as bad as it was last time, but I do think it's going to be pretty hectic. Yeah, in fact, it's going to be super hectic because already the teachers are a bit better with this group. Already the teachers have taken the entire line. Look at this. And it's still about 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes until the changeover. Yikes. What happened?
Basically, 2 horses spoke at the time.
Did they take it? They only took one off.
Yeah,
though.
they changed it. Yeah, they put it in the stable, they changed it.
Because at the back, the blues horses were going crazy when they left this morning. They're not happy. It's just too windy now.
Two of them spoke. One of them spoke with one of the kids carrying the father from here. That's why you're gonna spoke. He's moved back. Now break up. The same status when the change again for the lifeguard.
It's probably a lucky thing that they did swap it over because they brought out this horse, which is a mare. I've never seen this horse.
And the
before.
worst one is the toddler with the I think 8 of them. They didn't move. Just keep watching them.
Even when the horse is not happy.
That's why the police came. Let's move back.
In other words, the usual stupidity here, yeah, pretty much. Busy. Okay, so yeah, it's been a little bit. I was at the back. My friend was at the front. He was saying that people just were not moving, even though they were being told to move. They were just kind of standing there, even though they had small children and buggies. Like, you have to wonder what happened to logic and common sense, folks. Because those are two things that we don't see a lot of here among some of the visitors. Okay, so back with quarterback for a few minutes until the changeover. I'm actually wondering whether or not the gatesman is going to come out and go into the tunnel, because that's a fair number of people he's got on the line that are blocking his path this morning already. Okay, troopers coming over to open up the gates on the other box. This one's already open. You can see him going by in his number 2 just behind the box. Actually, wait, the trooper's already telling people to move themselves out of the way. Hold on. Now where shall we stand, everyone? I think that as the gatesman hasn't yet come out. Actually, let me double check he hasn't come out. No, he hasn't come out yet. Yeah, let me get behind this group. Wait.
They're coming out.
Thank you. Okay, right, I'm right behind everybody. There's no point in trying to get at the front, it's just complete chaos. So we're right next to the guard shop, and this is the point where the guard will emerge shortly. There he is. I hope. To go into the tunnel and wait for the relief. This is what, folks, we're dealing with, numbers-wise already. I just don't remember there being so many younger groups here last year. There were always, and always have been, massive groups of adult tourists, but the sheer numbers of school-age tour groups, I mean, it's good in the sense of it serves an educational function, but it's bad in the sense if every single school starts adding horse guards or stop to their students' itineraries, then wow. Okay, I don't think he's coming out yet. There's more shouting and screaming to get everyone behind the line. There's not enough space. Look.
White line, yeah?
Look.
Behind the second white line. Horse coming at the departure. There's enough space at the back. Push back, yeah?
I'm actually hoping that the gatesman isn't going to come out and change, guys. It's going to be carnage unless the officers quickly run to this end and tell everybody to move. Where are we? Good to see how on it though the team of officers is this morning. Good team they've got out here today. And people look at the back, you're not even going to see anything. Okay, folks, I'm standing to the side of the archway, just in case he does change. It's a good chance they'll do the horses, then the foot guards. There's not even access to the tunnel. Look, the tunnel's completely blocked. Wow, it's just galloping out. Uh-oh, hold on a second. Oh, goodness me, I really thought, brief look on the trooper's face, like, uh-oh, what's going to happen here? That's how bad it could go wrong. If that horse didn't stop, yikes. Look, this horse is not happy. Wow. Trooper's doing an unbelievable job of controlling that horse who does not want to be out at all today. You see, folks, how close the horse was to everybody here on the line. That would have just been... I think that actually is every boxman trooper's nightmare, would be a horse really kicking off or freaking out here. If that horse had kicked or moved just a few inches to the right, everyone here would have gotten pushed over. Imagine the panic and the screaming and shouting if that happens. Oh, okay, so the gatesman is moving. Here he comes. Luckily, everyone's moved. Quick, smart. Well done, everyone. Brilliant. How's about that? Yep, that was very, very, very lucky. Exceptionally lucky. He's off, tunnel bound, folks. Next up, the relief. so busy here this morning. Look at this. Both sides of the tunnel completely populated. Look, everyone get right back. Look on the corner here. It's true because they're a little bit out, aren't they? And this girl and her dad are probably going to get screamed at. Yeah, look. So, oops, there goes our view. Really, really extraordinary, isn't it, folks? Okay, got a front row seat for the changeover, that's what matters. And look at this. Mad. Even if I wanted to move somewhere now, I couldn't. There were just too many people, completely surrounded. In fact, the troops are going to walk, it's going to appear optically, virtually into the camera in a moment. I'll zoom in a teeny bit to 1.5. Here they come. Very lucky, guys, to have this unobstructed this morning.
Clear a gap so the soldier can get straight to that archway on immediately. Clear a gap, keep clearing that gap.
So the officer's proper on it, which is just as well considering the numbers. It looks like
Keep it clear, keep it clear.
they finished. New gatesman's going to come out of the tunnel any moment.
Keep it clear.
This officer's having to continually tell people to keep it clear simply because there are so many people arriving here, standing in the spot where the gatesman needs to go to his post. Well done though, folks? Very clean, very clear this morning, despite the numbers. And now, all this lot are going to head to the front, get ready for it. And one of the officers thinking, like, what just happened? I'm thinking, people. I'm going to let the massive group zoom through the front gates first, and then follow them in a minute. New Gatesman woke up thinking, you know what? I'm just glad it's the weekend tomorrow. This guy with his camera around the corner, look at that. What's up, bro? Maybe wait for everyone else. Moderate crowding of the archway. This naughty girl here with the frizzy hair. He had to tell her twice. I'm not sure how complex Get Out of the Archers is in any language, but it took a while to figure it out. She's looking sheepish now. She's like, but I wore my finest green leather jacket today. I can't believe you told me off. Oh, he's had enough already. So you know what? Bye. Bro here. See, look, a massive amount of stress. You see? Did you see, guys? When he walked up, the fellow here in the red jacket, he had a full head of hair. Look what's happened. In fact, he could almost be a trumpeter's horse.
Do you speak English? Yeah. Did you understand why he was saying to get back?
Get out of the church. I think this is like a kind of holy grail.
The thing is, yeah, I mean, strictly speaking, the line over the cobblestones here is only for the guard.
Yeah.
But it's easy to not get it right because there isn't a sign here that says that, is there?
That's why I didn't notice it.
Where are you from, Holland?
Yeah.
Ah, that was a pretty good guess. Wow. So yeah, you just got in my video getting shouted at twice by the guard. Oops.
For everything there must be a first time.
Yeah, exactly. Have a good day, guys. Okay, so lovely Dutchies there. Lady that I just was speaking to, who got shouted at in the green jackets with her partner. I could tell from her accent. Likely from Antwerp, I would think. It's a difficult one because that division between those that live in Belgium and those that live in Holland, it's very hard to guess. So if you hadn't told me she was Dutch initially, I was going to guess Belgian secondly. Could be either. But she says she's Dutch, so... Oh. Hey, what the... Oh, bro. Oh no. I don't know what happened or why the trooper was so angry then, but you see that, he scared the life out of them. Seriously. Oops. Yeah, I think the troopers have already had enough, guys. The last guys only arrived about 35 minutes ago, and they were already done. Extraordinary.
Thank you.
It's back in post. I'm just trying to Google to see how far Antwerp is from Eindhoven. It's actually not as far as I thought. Oh wait, they're back. Hold on, let's hope they don't get in trouble this time. There she is. That's the lady that I was talking to, guys, that got stomped at and told to move back twice. Don't worry, I won't shout at you again. On the other side. Oh, 1 second, guys. MI5 have arrived. Oops. I think he's bringing the packed lunches. Bought some Sainsbury's meal deals. Actually, I'm so stupid. Why actually did I ask them where they're from in Holland? Duh. Okay, right, so more people, happy people, good looking people. Oh, Brazil in the house as usual. Okay, horsey. 2 white stockings at the rear and 2 white socks at the front. Which horse is this? Why don't we try and find out? I got the number. Are we going to get a name? We are not. Wait, are we? No, we're not, folks. I was going to say I didn't recognise this beauty. not on the list. Which means it's a horse from troop, from 3 troop. Almost very close to Overlord's number.
Hang on, take a step back. I think he's.
Yep. On the list of nameless beauties. It's a very fine looking horse actually. I'm pretty sure it's a mare.
Yeah, all right. I took a whole bunch. If there's any blinking. Like what?
Round everybody up and we'll head for...
Oh no, I should forget the other one. The other end. Let's hope the other horse is not from 3 troop.
Magically reappeared.
Hang out here, she's still going well. I'm going to have a quick look there just to make sure that the guys on there and we'll head on this.
He looks so scared.
Oh, coffee and water.
Alright, let's do this. It's a nice horse with the white mark on his head.
Loving the Aussie mullet over there on the right. Sorry, I'm talking to my video. Sorry, not to you guys. Sorry. It's a pity actually we can't identify. I'm pretty sure. Wait, if I look over my glasses, yeah, it's a mare. Either that or it's a very modest-sized gelding. Let's hope that that little episode in the yard doesn't deter any more duchies from visiting. Anyone in Holland watching the videos, the Kingsguard don't hate you, I promise, okay? I think they were just not in the mood for anyone going slightly over the cobbles this morning. Oh. Her mum's saying to her, don't touch the reins, that's it. Well done. I'm going to move the camera if the trooper, hit the trooper's out. 1 second. He didn't push through as you saw, but he did tell everybody to make way. And actually, hold on a sec, I don't believe it. The duchies again, that go in the green coat and a partner, were in the guard's way again. It's got to be a Dutch thing, surely. Wait, they're in the way now for when he comes back as well. Hold on, let's see if we can get the facial expressions if he screams at them. Good heavens. I'm actually having real trouble squeezing through, guys. It's so packed. Way too many people trying to squeeze through the front gate. Oh wow, behind me, this is going to be interesting. Well done, everyone. We're getting serious summer vibes, people, already.
Toby,
I'm not in a good mood this morning, I can really tell. You're telling people off over there already. Yeah, I'm not in a good mood. Oops. It's going to be an interesting weekend.
You have both sides.
Right, let's see if I can plonk myself right in front of the horse, folks, and focus on this beauty. Right, let's have a quick look for the last name. We've got the first two names, one at the other end we don't know. Let's see this one. This is the last possible name today. Fingers crossed, everyone. This probably wants to get out of the way. This is Majesty, folks. We saw this horse a few days ago. In fact, this horse was here on Monday when the lifeguards arrived. They brought Majesty with them on Monday. Probably the best looking gelding in the lifeguards, to be quite frank. Everyone's saying sorry to my left because they're walking into each other's pictures. I think actually when the summer arrives proper, even from Easter holidays, I'm going to lose the backpack, carry one single battery pack in the leg pocket, and make sure that I can only bring with me what I can carry. In other words, front pockets and side. What happened? Scary or not? Scary. Brazilian, for sure. I think she just had a facelift. That would explain the expression on her face now. Oh wow. Yeah, that looks very odd. You definitely saw this person. It wasn't just a camera. It's not actually a ghost, is it? She's whiter than a ghost. There was definitely a guy in there walking along trying to put his hands in people's pockets. Yeah, he had no camera, no bag, nothing. He was just like this.
Yeah, that's suspicious.
Yeah, it didn't look like the usual type though. Happy and smiley. Oh, wait, someone's saying, how can they do that behind us? How can you do what? Touch the horse? Hello, it's not against the rules. It's funny, guys, because almost every single person that we have here saying, oh, you can't touch the horse. Don't do that. You're not allowed to do that. They're English. To my great shame and humiliation, invariably they're English. English Karens that get very angry and try and tell the tourists off. Now, I do like to correct them, folks, when they're next to me. But I never do it if they're with their kids, because it's not fair. Notice the horse stood back. She's getting too close. Bro, you could try and smile. I mean, it's a nice day. The sun's out, it's a horse. What's the point of being that grumpy when you come to get a picture with the horse? I don't want to be here. Take me back to Bulgaria. City's off. Okay, I'm just going to throw the kid in the air. He's going to be like, catch? I'm like, I can't catch, I've got a camera in my hand. Oh, hold on. Who's this? Is that a Hello Kitty soldier? What is that? Oh, wait, here she is. Is that Hello Kitty guy dressed as a soldier? Looks familiar. friend's got a kiddie now. I don't see the point, but hey, each to their own.
Yeah, you can stay here and I will take a picture, okay?
It's so nice to be outside, folks. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. To the best of my knowledge, there's been nothing on the mainstream media about any mass protests or road closures. I do tend to check actually the TFO website now for road closures at the weekends. We call out too many times. So tomorrow is looking like a good one. It is going to rain, but not until later in the afternoon, which means that we should, in theory, have a super day. If there's not going to be a protest, lifeguards will still be here tomorrow. If it's not going to be raining, it should, hopefully, be a pretty good weekend. Much better now. Good numbers here. This is how we like it to be. Lots of people, but not with the horses getting completely and utterly bombarded as they were on Wednesday. That was, folks, I mean, a lot of you mentioned in the comments.
Always keep a close eye on the prices when it comes to souvenirs.
Oh, good Lord. A lot of you mentioned in the comments that on Wednesday the horse was way too crowded, dozens of hands all over the horse's face with that school group, and it's true. However, these horses, the majority of them, are much used to it. Okay, it's not an excuse. No one actually misbehaved when they were visiting. You were just school kids. They didn't know. And the majority of English people that visit here have never even been next to a horse. I can tell you that. So although it's not ideal, I don't personally see a solution for horses getting too mauled. We mentioned, you know, these ideas of fencing off the horse or whatever wouldn't work. Imagine the horse this morning had been fenced off in the yard in some spot, then kicked off, boom, straight into the railings or bollards or whatever it is that they constructed here as a sort of, you know, demarcation line. It wouldn't work. Not to mention this front area that I'm standing on at the moment is not under military jurisdiction. This is the public highway and the responsibility of the council. As you can see, all of this, Westminster Council, all of that inside the gates, military. So even if the military wanted to just, you know, construct something here, there would have to be a public consultation, a lengthy planning process, and I guarantee you it would not pass in the end. There'll be too many objections. And that, folks, is why we will not see, ever, this area being fenced off, as it were. The only possible solution would be the horses in the boxes facing into the yard. Look at her face. But that would create a whole bunch of new problems. Not least the fact that to get into the boxes, the horses would need to walk through the front gates onto the public highway before going into the boxes, creating massive more risk that already exists inside. You know, it is a perfect blend of logic meets illogic, I guess, in the sense that there is no solution. I thought about it so many times when I've walked around, especially early in the mornings when the yard is empty. Whoever designed this system originally was something of a genius. It's like there's eternal staircases that lead nowhere, but you have to keep climbing. There's no solution, not that I can think of anyway, unless the whole thing was started from scratch, or the front area here was taken over by the military. That would never happen. Yep, very logical, but there we are. Mind the gap.
Mama is important.
better, isn't it, when there's one at a time? One, another. So much better. Have a quick look at these two beauties, folks. How fluffy, look, this horse is a bit shy. He's like, I don't like eye contact. Said it before, I say it again, it's the best job in London. Best public service job in London, without a doubt. Imagine folks getting paid. Yes, you need to keep public order, but unless something really kicks off, the mounted police rarely have to get involved. So they get to enjoy the sunshine, they get to ride their horses, they get to interact with tourists. It's just heaven. Actually, the police are already eyeballing these two guys because they're way too close. Now they're eyeballing me as well. I'm here, guys, if you want to come and talk to me. The Frenchies are here. He's like, salut toi, to the soldier. The soldier said Tagol. He said Tagol. Oh, he's off. See, hear that? Actually, folks, that's a rather nice thing for the soldier to say to French people Tagol. I think that's a good thing because Tagol means welcome to London. Am I right? Hide and seek time. Everyone's looking at me like, hold on. Can we get closer? Yes, people, you can get closer. Right, that was the bell. So we are spot on time. That's what I was hoping for. She didn't realise. She was like, oops. Bro. Okay, this will be the final rounds for the trooper in today's video, everybody. And my goodness, I'm actually genuinely surprised how quickly the time went by since I switched on the camera at the back. It vanished like that. Hectic morning, I guess. Oh, that's it. Out of the way. Inspection of quarterback. Oops. Bro. You were lucky. Oopsie. Look on his face. It's a good rounds, folks, to finish the troopers laughing. To finish today's video on. Is that, you know what? I sharpen the sword especially. That's actually a pretty good shot, folks, though, with the trooper right in front of the horse. Make a great photo if anyone was standing here right now. Problem is, I'm in the way. Oopsie. Everyone's just like... I think I actually stamped on somebody's foot. I didn't mean to, but you see how quickly I moved back then, folks. It's either get screamed at or push a couple of tourists out of the way behind me. And to be fair, I would prefer not to get screamed at. I would be actually very embarrassed. It's only happened once, folks, and that was enough. So one day the guard said, "Make way."
Right, tourist. Come on. Hey, I've got you.
Oh, good lord! Wow. Spent the last few minutes with Majesty, folks. Actually, being this close to Majesty, not realising how enormous this horse is. 17.2, I would say, and very, very, very close to being as big as Q10. I'm zoomed right out. I just actually checked the screen. I'm thinking, hold on a second. Oh, bro's back. After almost getting shouted at. Yeah, I mean, look, this guy in front of me, folks, is about 6 foot, I would say. What does that make the horse? 17.2, surely. Right, the guard's plume is not terribly far from the top of the box. Oh, wait, what just happened? What was that? Ah, it was a place, in fact. Some idiot went through really, really quickly on his bike, like really quickly. Yeah, it was the guy on the bike, idiot on the bike, and didn't get off. They shouted him, get off the bike. He tried to ride straight through it. I wonder, that scared? That was a super loud shout. Actually, wait, the officer's heading into the tunnel. I wonder if this idiot, in fact, has actually gotten off his bike. That was the loudest shout I've ever heard in the yard, folks. I think they're so angry that the idiot didn't get off his bike that they've gone through to see if he's still here. Let's hope he is, because he's getting a proper the king. No, he has vanished, absolutely vanished. How the hell did he disappear that? Oh, there. Whoa, hold on, there he is. It's that guy. Look, right there. He did get off the bike in the end. He's now getting back on it. What a clown! The loudest ever shout, and it wasn't, I don't think. Actually, wait, maybe it was the trooper, that shout. I'm not sure if it was a trooper or the officer. Super loud. Guys, was that you that shouted, or the soldier?
No.
Was it you? That was the loudest shout ever heard. Everyone jumped.
I can do it louder.
Oh, goodness me. I think he got it in the end. I just zoomed in. He got back on the bike.
As long as he's up on the road, because he's not.
Oh, goodness me.
The last thing I want is for it to go, the speed he's coming through.
Too many people today for people to be cycling through, to be honest. Yeah, it is crazy, isn't it, actually?
You should have said it guards made the horse just freak out.
Not happy morning. Oh, dear. wait for you on tomorrow?
I'm here all weekend.
Oh, no. Tomorrow's going to be. Folks, and Monday. Oh, me too. Guys, I'm at the back finishing the video here. It was the officer. That was the biggest shout we ever heard. And it was the police officer. That is the officers laying down the law here. And it's great to see, isn't it? Because it means that any tourists that think of coming to London and being naughty this summer are in for a real big surprise. Because this new hammer approach that we're getting, we saw it earlier in the yard with the officer shouting in everybody's face, get back, the second line, physically gesturing, get back, people. Love it. Anyway, folks, I will be back as ever tomorrow. Let's hope the weather is like today. But for the moment, I'm done. I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed it. For me, it was a great morning. Back soon, everybody. Bye for now.